Hi guys, and you're welcome. This is Teacher Mark, and today I'm just glad to have you here. And we have a visitor in the studio, though she is not a visitor because we have done several videos together. If you haven't watched, you can go back and watch our videos. I know there are some videos that you can benefit from them. So here we are. You can ask so many questions. You look at the background and you can tell where is the place. So if it is your first time you're watching this video, just appreciate us by clicking the subscription button down there so that next time we make a video like this, YouTube will notify you. To you, Winnie, the first time we had a conversation, should I call it an interview? You were in Somalia,
I was.
and right now you're here in Rwanda.
I
Can
am.
you tell us how was Somalia and now you are in Rwanda? What was the transition and all that?
The transition was okay, though there are much differences as there are similarities. But I can tell in Somalia, I learned quite a lot as compared to what I knew before about Somalia. And I love the experience, even now that I'm in a different country. I loved the experience in Somalia, the people I interacted with, the the places I visited. It's actually much more different as how I saw it in the media even before going to Somalia. Talk
Yeah,
of
true.
security and just how the place looked like, because there were beaches everywhere, surrounded by beach, one with the longest coastline. The food that they ate, though at some point I was like, okay, Anjero,
Ah,
Ambulo. But I got to love their food, the Anjero. I'm a lover of spaghetti. I'm a lover of rice. And those are some of the staple food that they have in Somalia. Comparing it with Rwanda, Rwanda is a bit more peaceful, I can say so, because in Somalia, like, uh, you could not stay from morning to midday without hearing the gunshots or even
that's their music,
grenades.
of course.
That's the music.
Now
But
that
here
before,
in Rwanda, uh, hell, I've been here
before
for
we
a
come to
month.
Rwanda, just one word to describe Somalia.
Exciting.
Exciting. To me, it was enjoyable. Anyway, now here in Rwanda, I know, guys, you would wish to learn a lot. You want to know more about Rwanda. Maybe it has been in your mind one day to travel to Rwanda. We say Karibu. Now we are in Rwanda. What about Rwanda?
Rwanda is a nice country, much more peaceful comparing it to Somalia.
Before you came here, I know you heard more about Rwanda.
I
Now
had
you're here.
quite a
Can
lot.
you relate to what you had before you came
Yes, I
here and
can.
what you experience here?
Because before coming here,
Mhm.
I heard Rwanda is the land of 1,000 hills. It has so many hills. Before I also came here, I heard Rwanda is the cleanest country that we have. The people are welcoming. Their culture is so motivating and inspiring, and that is also what I have seen, because just within hours, not even hours, minutes of being in Rwanda, I could tell all that, because at the airport, looking around, it was all hilly. I could see the hills, I could see the slopes, and even from the airport to where I was going, you guys, the view, in bold and capital letters, you should see it. And it's very green. The temperature is not much different from Nairobi, one that I am much used to. So I feel Rwanda is I can relate it more than Nairobi. And yes, there are I can move out. I can go out at any time I would want, even if it's in the middle of the night. And comparing it with Somalia, that is
So you
something
mean in
I
terms
could
of
not
security,
try.
everything is okay?
In terms of security, I am okay. In Somalia, I could not even think of going outside after 8. And here in Rwanda, at times you just say, I just want to go. take a late night walk and
come back
you
anytime
can
you
do that.
want.
You can do that.
That's
You can do
great.
that. Yes.
In terms of food, transportation,
In
and all
terms
that.
of food, well, here I feel they are more into carbohydrates, and with that, they love rice. They love potatoes. They love also the kaunga. In Kenya, we call it ugali. It's more or less carbohydrate. Also in proteins, they also love beans. Like you cannot go past 3 meals without taking
Without
beans. And they have these mixed vegetables. They call it kaunga. Sorry, they call it sombe. What? You guys, you should try it. You should try
Maybe
it.
you should explain sombe. Maybe it's a
I
vegetable, a type
haven't
of a
seen it.
vegetable
I
that they
haven't.
know. I'm sure that our viewers, they know. Maybe you can tell.
I haven't seen them cooking. I've just found it on the table. But from my inquiries, they would say it's a mixture of cassava leaves.
Cassava
They
leaves.
do eat cassava leaves.
You imagine.
Cassava leaves, and then they have to put groundnuts. Well, I really don't know how they prepare it, but it's nice. I'm trying to compare it with our vegetables back at home, the one that you have to cook for 7 days, and then each and every morning
That
just
the
have
one
to
you
add
can't
milk.
cook and eat the same day.
Yes, that thing is.
That's great.
Yeah, it's nice. You guys, you should try it. It's called sombe. Yeah.
Okay, transportation and all
Transportation is much cheaper comparing it to Kenya. Though with the language barrier, they get to know that you're not someone from this country. So at some point they might hike the prices.
Yeah, that's what they do.
But trying to compare the transportation mode, first of all, they have pikipiki. In Kenya, we call them pikipiki, the motorcycles.
Here they call it moto.
Even bicycles. You can use bicycles.
Imagine bicycles are
You
still
can
here.
use buses, or if you choose to Uber, you can get also Uber, or remove the one that they use here. So
Absolutely.
in comparing it with where I have been, here is much more cheaper, because like from here where we are in Nyanza Kichukiro to a place like downtown, where's their CBD, it's approximately $1.5.
And I hear that transportation is being done by the government. The government manage the transportation sector.
Okay.
I mean, like all the buses are the government. You don't just go buy a bus and then you come and put it on the road. Yeah, no, you can't do that business. That one is managed by the government.
Okay.
I think that could be the reason why it is a little bit cheaper. I see.
Yeah, and then comparing bus to motorcycle, bus is a bit cheaper as a mode of transport when you want to commute from one place to another. Now, I was sharing transport from Kichukiro using a motorcycle to their CBD costs around 1,500,
Which is
1,300 you can
equivalent
still
to
get.
150
Which is
Kenyan
equivalent
shillings.
to 150 or 130 Kenya shillings, or even 1.3 to 1.5 dollars. That is, so I can say it's quite cheaper. The distance. How long do you think it is from here to downtown?
I think 7 to 8 kilometers. Yeah.
Okay, and it's with that price. I know in Kenya you will not get
You
something
can't.
less than 500. I know, and here it's only 150.
Yeah, true.
So it's much cheaper. It's much cheaper, and yes, it's much safer, because you're only allowed one passenger at a time. Of course, the motorist.
Yeah,
and
it is one person, specifically one
and
person.
each has to have
a helmet.
Yeah.
True.
So though you
I
need
think
to take
to
healthy
our
precautions
homeland
too.
country, they tried that some time back during the time of Michuki, but I don't know what happened. It died along the way.
Right now you can go like
You can, even
Even
three to
three.
some point. I see that.
Yeah, even 4. So that's one
Wow.
thing I've seen that is working here in
Mhm.
Rwanda as compared to Somali. They never had motorcycle. They had
to them,
Bajaj,
tuk-tuk.
tuk-tuk. That would cost you, like same distance, would cost you $4 to $5.
Yeah,
$4 to $5. That is 400, 500.
500.
Yeah. So Here is much cheaper. And then,
So,
it's hilly.
yeah, I see.
And
So, what do you say?
mhm,
Comparing maybe to where you came from in
mhm,
Somalia and here in Rwanda,
mhm.
what can you say? Are you happy being in Rwanda?
Well, I'm a Kenyan who has been to Rwanda and Somali.
Mhm,
And comparing the two places, Rwanda feels more like home than
mhm. Than
than
Somalia.
Somalia,
Mhm.
because with all the freedom and what have you, Somalia was there, but at times you will be limited because of
But I'm
security
glad
measures.
you learned a lot
Yeah,
from Somalia.
I did. I surely did.
That Somalia, we really appreciate. I
Mhm.
personally, I learned a lot from Somalia,
Mhm.
and still I can speak Somalia,
Mhm.
and still I can come back to Somalia. If you're watching this video and you're from Somalia, we are together.
Mhm.
Show love to your country.
Mhm.
Such an amazing country.
Masante for welcoming us. Mhm.
Wamasanta in Somalia. You still remember? What about here in Rwanda? Kenya,
Murakoze.
Rwanda, Murakoze.
Mhm.
That's great.
In French, merci.
Merci.
Goodbye. Until
Goodbye,
next
guys.
time.
Just in case you haven't watched or you want to get more information about Rwanda, there is a video that we have made. Please go to YouTube. I'm going to share the link down here so that you can just go to the YouTube channel and watch the whole video. We have talked about everything, including including food, transportation, and all that.
And also, if there is a Kenyan in Rwanda, hold on, let's link up and
Yes,
share more.
please. Yeah, if you are a Kenyan and you are here in Rwanda, please just drop a comment there, send a message, and then we'll get back to you so that we get to connect. Thank
Sure.
you so much for watching. Bye.
Goodbye.